Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can clear their lines.
Pass somewhat off target. Achiampong makes the interception.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Great vision.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think if they're going to win this, they're going to have to play to the strengths of this fella, João Pedro. Considering his power and his technical ability, you want him on the ball with space around him because he can make so much happen.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Lima shoots!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Strasbourg are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, there's a probing ball. João Pedro.
Pass is just off target.
Wan-Bissaka gets it clear. Could be danger here.
And this is Mane. Palmer.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bissouma with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0. So nearly the perfect ball.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's James.
It's a good foot in there.
Lima.
Now it's Zapata.
For Palmer. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for options for movement. That's good vision.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Moreira.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Lavia. Bout of passing here, really.
And he shoots! And it's in! Strasbourg back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
He's having a shot! They've scored! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Leicester take the lead.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Achiampong. Forwards and with intent. Look at the space here. That is lovely. Palmer going face-to-face with his great rival.
He's had a shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And this is Zapata. De la Cruz.
De la Cruz! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. And they're back in front.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Leicester go into the lead.
Minutes has been indicated.
De la Cruz bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. João Pedro is wide and looking to get onto this. Kante clears. And that's been won straight back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Leicester to lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Sure put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Rodrigo. And here's Palmer.
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Zapata. Achiampong. Palmer really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Foot in, threads one in. And it's Palmer. Tries to pass it through. Lima. And this is Zapata. João Pedro. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Lavia.
The attendance
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
29,813.
And it's James. Palmer. Mane has found the net here, of course. Lavia. Strasbourg looking to pass their way through. And here's Rodrigo. Steaming on goalwards. And the ball's come loose here. He's on it, can he get away? And he's well positioned here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Achiampong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer.
Real chance! Goal! Strasbourg! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution on the field. Number 91.
So, time for changes on
Number
both
10,
sides, actually.
Mane.
Strasbourg
Number 6,
get themselves into the lead.
SEZONA.
Yeah, I always
Number
felt this was
7,
coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity
Coming on the
and
field,
tempo. Now all they
number
need is to
19,
try and maintain it.
Holland. Number
Pedro
27,
Neto.
Adeyemi. Number 35. Number 21.
And a chance!
Substitution.
Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Strasbourg take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he can clear it away. Chance here to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Spread it left. Pedro Neto with a definite foul there. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Lavia. Strasbourg finding their passes. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Strasbourg clearly now in lead preservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And now the breakaway. João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. He's got great chance! And with that, the final whistle. Leicester illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's
And
it
we
for
come to
tonight's
you now
match, so
with a
just
quick
remains for me to
request
thank
for
Jim
support
Beglin
for
alongside
our
me
charity fund,
and to wish you
Shares
all
in
a
Football.
very good evening.